you, baby. Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new here, my name is Erica and I make videos about lifestyle, motherhood realness, and becoming your best self. As you can see by the title, today's video is going to be a relaxing clean with me, and later on as I'm folding my laundry, we're just gonna have a little chit chat about forgiveness. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that you are cleaning along with me. Let's get right into it. I start my day by making my bed. I'm just sorting through that giant mountain of laundry. I'm gonna do a dark load first. It is funny how fast we go through laundry, even if we're not going anywhere. Since filming this, I have accrued another mountain of laundry, but it's because we are always wearing clothes, and when you have a toddler, it just is multiplied times 3. I've talked about this before, but this second thing that I'm adding into my laundry is laundry sanitizer, a huge staple even pre-pandemic. You guys got to get on that. It's usually sold out at the stores. I'm showing you guys that I have learned to let my daughter's mess pile up during the day and really tackle that last. So after the laundry, I'm just gonna chill with her and continue to add to her mess, because it's no point in trying to clean it up when she's just gonna mess it up. We'll get to that later in the video. I try to preserve my clothes, especially my dark clothes and my denim, by hanging them to dry, and the rest I can just throw in the dryer. But I try to do that to prevent fading and just keep their nice dark color. So that's why I showed you guys my drying rack. Setting my dryer, putting another load in, you know the drill. Do any of you guys out there put extra trash bags in the bottom of your trash? I do this as a little hack so that I'm not running up and down the stairs and forgetting to get my trash bags. Just a little tip that I have if you tend to do that too. I'm not quite mopping, I'm doing a little spot clean on my laundry room floor with a paper towel and some of the Mrs. Meyer's cleaning solution, which is really great. It comes in a big concentrated tub and has really lasted me a lifetime. It's great at cleaning things like floors and doors. And as I'm cleaning my floors, I am listening to yet a new podcast that I've been loving. It's called In Hindsight by someone that goes by the name of Hines. You guys can check that out if you are on the lookout for a spirituality podcast, a motivating podcast, just one that feels like a breath of fresh air. I recommend that one. Again, it's called In Hindsight. Hi guys, Zoe and I just got back from a walk and she didn't fall asleep, so I won't have a free window to do things, and I just want to give her some more of my attention. But I do need to take a shower, and today's video just came intuitively. I didn't know if I wanted to film today, what I wanted to film today, but I just picked up the camera and filmed myself making my bed, and boom, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a relaxing clean with me today. I've been feeling a little funky energy wise and mentally, and I know that just cleaning up your space physically can do wonders. And it's not like in shambles around here, but there can always be improvement. But yeah, I'm just gonna take a shower. In case you guys are wondering why I change outfits 10,000 times. I started in my pajamas, then in my walking clothes. Now they're sweaty, so I'm gonna shower and be in a whole new outfit. Hope you guys are enjoying today's video so far, and I will see you guys after my shower. Tell me something, 'cause I don't know how this gonna end. Oh no. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, make sure you hit the like button. That really helps me out. Now we're moving on to cleaning up Zoe's toys because it's nearing her bedtime. Some days she helps me more than others, but I always appreciate any amount of help. She is so cute and she's got a lot of toys, so we're just scouring the loft and getting this cleaned up really quick. Hurt you, babe. Oh no. If you decide to leave, you will help me anyway. Maybe I am too naive, but I'm choosing to believe that you will give me another chance. Oh, so tell me now, can we find love? Can we go back to where we were? All I want is to love you, start all over. Tell me now, yeah, yeah. Don't leave, wait a minute. Let me make up for the wrongs I did. I did. I'm just a human, I admit it. What will it take for you to forgive me? Hey. So I'm gonna fold my laundry and we're gonna talk about forgiveness because it was put on my heart to talk about. I was in the shower and I had already started filming this video, but I was like, I don't want to be motivated by the wrong thing. I don't want to be motivated by the thoughts of like what's going to get those views, even though that's important, or what's gonna hit the algorithm, even though that's important. I really wanted to shift into how can I serve? Like what can I do to actually help people? What can I say that people actually need to hear? And then it popped into my head, let's talk about forgiveness. So I'm going to do both. So I'm going to fold my clothes and I'm going to talk about forgiveness. So let's do it. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We'll start with the simple truth that we have all been hurt before. So that means that we have all been faced with the opportunity to forgive someone, and obviously this happens on a huge spectrum. Sometimes people hurt us by accident, like genuine accident, and I think that that's a little bit easier to forgive. Or, you know, some people do things and it just stings a little bit less than other things, and we have a larger capacity to forgive. Other times people do things that seem to us truly unforgivable, and sometimes we can't see ourselves ever having the capacity to forgive them or ever having the capacity to understand. And I've experienced this. Give like a real example. One is that I truly don't understand people who partake in having children and then abandon their children. I grew up without my real dad, and I think that that's a big opportunity that I've had to try and forgive, but just because of my lack of understanding, I don't know that I can fully forgive. This has happened with my own daughter. I'm a single mom, and the cycle has repeated itself and passed down to us, and I just truly don't understand. And so I don't know that I am in a place of forgiveness as far as that goes. Another example is sexual abusers or abusers in any way. I don't know that I can have the capacity to forgive certain people. Forgiveness doesn't look just one way. Maybe forgiveness in an instant can look like understanding where someone is coming from, and we can hold that person accountable for what they've done. Sometimes people we love hurt us, and we're able to communicate that with them and move forward with them. Other times we have to forgive for our own heart's sake. Maybe we do have to cut that person or those people out of our lives for our own well-being, but with time and from a distance, we're still able to forgive them, even if they're not in our lives for the foreseeable future. Sometimes we forgive because it's just a freedom that we need to give ourselves. Sometimes we come to a point where it's just easier to forgive than to hold on to that grudge or to hold on to that feeling, whatever you think the reciprocal feeling of forgiveness is. But what I want to talk about today is forgiving yourself. Forgiveness of self. I've struggled with this recently, and because of this, I know that it's something that we struggle with as a collective, because as humans, we all go through the same emotions. Being unable to forgive yourself is crippling. Inability to forgive self cultivates guilt and shame, and those things just simply keep us from moving forward. I've taken a hard look at some of the things that I've done that I'm simply just not proud of. Behaviors that didn't serve me, choices and habits that didn't serve me, relationships that didn't serve me, situationships that didn't serve me. And some of these things for me feel or felt like hard to forgive because it can seem like a waste of time, a waste of energy, or a waste of my attention, a waste of money, a waste of my health. And personally, these things are amplified. Sometimes the guilt can be amplified because I'm a mom and I don't take that lightly. And I believe that if my time was spent poorly, that was time taken away from being the best mom that I can be. So that's something that personally just contributes to my feelings of guilt and shame if I'm giving them power. But anyways, I do hold a sincere belief that nothing is really a waste of time, and that things or situations that we perceive to be a waste of time are often rich in hard-earned lessons. Nothing stings more than feeling like you wasted time, and I think that that makes lessons really amplified for us because we just have that overwhelming sense of not going to make that mistake again, and I think that that's truly a sign of learning. I believe that forgiving yourself isn't making up excuses, but it is taking accountability. Like, yes, I did X, Y, and Z. I'm owning that. I understand that those things were not reflective of my highest good, but I'm not going to dwell on said thing anymore. I'm going to identify those hard-earned lessons and take those with me. Let those lessons inspire me to make better and more informed decisions moving forward. Forgiveness is a gift I choose to give myself, and I acknowledge that I was only doing my best with what I knew and what I had in front of me and the strength that I had at that time. And I'm so grateful that I know better now. And I know I will feel lighter and more loving choosing to forgive myself, and that it hinders me to dwell and to judge myself. I hope that this inspires you to approach forgiving yourself if that's what you feel called to do. And if you're having a hard time forgiving yourself, it's because you want to do good, but no one is perfect. You can say to yourself, or I would say to myself, Erica, you could say self, I know that you're always doing the best that you can, but still I've made decisions I'm not proud of. I forgive you. You don't have to continue on with judgment towards yourself. I know I'm capable of growth, and forgiveness of self is an essential step to that. It's okay. I'm okay, and I extend love and forgiveness to myself now. Like I said, I was taking a hard look at just the way that I've been living the past couple of years, and I felt this overwhelming sense of guilt, like, why am I like this? Why did I do that? Why did it take so long to become aware of myself? But mindset shift is necessary, and I just know now that it's an opportunity to forgive myself when I'm having these flashes of just things that I wish I had done differently, or maybe something that I said that I wish I didn't say that way, something that I just wish I hadn't spent so much time doing. For example, I've spent years of my life smoking. I was a big cigarette smoker, and then I switched to vaping, but it was a habit that was very draining of my bank account and my health and my time, and I can beat myself up over it. I really can, I can add up all the money that I would have saved if I didn't have that habit, or this and that, or I can just be truly grateful that that experience was honestly the biggest teacher for me. I know that it's just a place that I don't want to go back to. That's one example of an opportunity that I have to forgive myself. These clothes are all folded, nice and neat, ready to be put away. This needs to be hung. Don't worry about that. Maya Angelou said, "Forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know before you learned it." It's a quote I want to leave you guys off with. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. It was a little bit different, and if you enjoyed today's style video, be sure to leave a comment down below. Be sure to drop a like, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for being here, you guys. As always, I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.